Hello everyone. Today what we're doing here is to review the camera capabilities of the Xiaomi 15 Ultra and also the Xiaomi 15 Ultra photography kit, because in most countries, at least for Malaysia that I know of, if you buy the Xiaomi 15 Ultra, this kit will be included in the bundle as well. And let's just go through the photography kit first. When you unbox it, you get quite a lot of stuff, and I have to say that they have really indeed improved a lot since the first generation, which is the previous one. So if we go underneath the first layer, this is where we get the case and also the grip itself. Now, here are some of the things that I just want to show you. So if you haven't already know, the photography kit will now have the red accent. The red ring around the camera bump can be changed just like the last generation. So you can change it to the black color ring with white text, or you can change it to this one, which looks like the black ring, but no, this is actually a 67mm adapter that you can put your own lens filter on. So if you have a UV filter, vignette filter, whatever the heck filter that you want to put in, you can do that with this ring. So that is a very nice inclusion. And I'm not sure what you should call these two things here. They are add-ons to the camera grip. So if you want a more pronounced button for your shutter button, then you can just use the O-ring that is included in the package, put it into the screw stem for the two buttons, either one, you can choose either one, and then you just screw it onto this shutter button, and then it makes the shutter button go a bit taller, but there is a gap which I find it to be quite weird, so that is why I ended up never using that additional button anyway. And you get to choose between the red and the black button. And then next is this new addition here. So this thing can be unscrewed, and then you can put in this thing. Now this thing here is actually very important, and I ended up using it a lot because this is a thumb grip, and this thumb grip is gonna help you to hold the phone better when you're taking photo with the photography kit. And you won't have to just keep touching on the screen when you actually want to take picture with the photography kit. So the thumb grip, very nice feature to have. And other than that, there's really nothing much worth mentioning for the camera grip. You have additional battery. The software is pretty configurable, but I still think that the software here is kind of lacking, because if you press the video button here, this red button here is actually the video button. If you press on it, then it will enter video mode, but then when you stop recording a video, if you press the shutter button once more, it doesn't go to photo mode. It will continue taking a video. This is the exact same issue as the Xiaomi 14 Ultra's photography kit from last year, so Xiaomi did not fix any of those issues. Now, enough about the photography kit. Now let's talk about the camera capabilities of the Xiaomi 15 Ultra. So I brought this phone with me to Taipei about like 2 weeks ago. Yes, I was traveling a lot for the month of March, and that is why we have to delay the video until now. So yeah, Xiaomi 15 Ultra, I just got an ad, as you can see here, Stumble Guys, and then this is the team store. Yeah, you do get ads on the Xiaomi 15 Ultra as well. But anyway, now let's move on to my desktop. And I have loaded all of the images here. We have a total of 242 images. So yeah, everything is as shown on the screen here. Now, unfortunately, even with this EXIF displayer, we cannot determine if it is taken with Leica Authentic or Leica Vivid, because for whatever reason, none of the EXIF reader will just tell you. But somehow, if we look into the Xiaomi 15 Ultra's EXIF data for all the pictures, you just go to here, press details, then you can see that it is indeed taken in Leica Vibrant or Leica Authentic. So the first image here is when we are at the airport's McDonald's. You can see we have the camera, which camera was used to take the picture. So 23mm is the main camera, f1.63 1/50 seconds shutter speed, and 200 ISO. The coordinates is where this was taken, so KLIA 1. And we can see all these pictures here are, I think, taken with Leica Vibrant because they don't have the vignette effect. So I will skip most of this because, as you can see, human portrait photos, sometimes it can look very good, but sometimes the skin tone it's just wrong, but we will get into that later. So this is the picture of the airplane that we're gonna go in. So main camera, ultra wide angle camera, first telephoto camera, which is 3.6 times or 3.4 times, I can't remember, but 70 millimeters, and this is 100 millimeters. Here is the look of my hotel's window, and this place is actually pitch black at night. It's amazing that the main camera managed to capture all of these details and colors and light using it's not actually night mode, it's auto night mode, because the Xiaomi 15 Ultra does not have a dedicated night mode anymore. Ultra wide angle camera, the purple light is because of the 3D TOF camera here, that is for autofocusing. And then here is the main camera once more. I'm not sure why I took two of them. And then here is the 70 millimeters and also 100 millimeters. So both the telephoto cameras, the 70 and 100 millimeters, they cannot capture night shots that well. And as you can see here, the colors and the white balance is just a bit off, especially for the 100 millimeter. And here's the in-hotel shot here. Yeah, you can see these two cameras, the 70 and 100 millimeter, it will change the white balance quite a lot. So 70 millimeters is actually the more natural one, and the 100 millimeters, for whatever reason, is just a lot more yellow than what it actually is. And this is the first day of the event. So this is the Smart City Summit and Expo 2025. I was there for this event, and I'll just skip ahead because I mean, I shouldn't admit this, but I was taking a lot of pictures while the four guests were talking on the stage. So what I realized is that the skin tone is very different. So you can see this is Leica Vibrant. I remember this vividly. So this is Leica Vibrant. You can see the skin tone is a bit more orangey, but when we turn it to Leica Authentic, it becomes a lot paler, like you just lose all of your blood. Yeah, this is another shot of the skin tone change, Leica Authentic and Leica Vibrant. So this is yeah, these two shots is another one that highlights the difference. And that is the end of day one event. So this is some outdoor shots. I think this is Leica Vibrant, I can't really remember correctly. So ultra wide, main, telephoto again. This is the 100 millimeters camera. So once more, and this is where I start to mess around with Leica Authentic. So this is Leica Vibrant and this is Leica Authentic. You can see in such a shot, the vignette effect around the four corners of the picture really makes it look a lot more dramatic, and you can get some vibes out of this picture. And here is Leica Vibrant, Leica Authentic, Leica Vibrant again, Leica Authentic. It's just that Leica Authentic, I mean, if you don't use Leica Vibrant, then it's gonna be a bit less saturated, and that is to be expected. And here are some random shots. I don't even remember what camera settings I was using. And oh, this one is a doozy. So this is Leica Vibrant and this is Leica Authentic. You can see this lighting with the Leica Authentic just makes it too dark to see anything at all. I mean, if I have the raw file for this image, I would tune the darkness to be a bit brighter, but I will still keep the vignette effect. That would be a lot better. As it stands now, Leica Vibrant looks a lot better compared to Leica Authentic. Leica Authentic, I would just say, to me, my own preference, I won't use this image. And here's the hotel decoration. So Leica Authentic, Leica Vibrant, they both look good, so whatever. And here is the golden hour shot of the window. So as you can see here, golden hour, it casts a very long shadow across the entire, I guess this is a hill, and you can see it looks really good for Leica Authentic. This is Leica Authentic. Yes, you can see the vignette around the four corners. And here's the first night shot. It's nearly 9 p.m. And as you can see here, this is the famous red house in Ximending. I apologize if you can hear fireworks outside because there are just annoying people playing fireworks at this hour. I mean, it's like nearly 11 p.m. So please ignore that, and also ignore the left side of the image as shown on the screen here as well. So you can see this is Leica Vivid, Vibrant, not Vivid. So as you can see here, the color changes quite a lot. For whatever reason, this picture has accurate colors. This one, I don't know what happened to the bricks. It became a lot more yellower than it's supposed to be. And same goes to this, and it also has motion blur. Not sure why. And this one is a lot worse because as you can see, the white balance from here, it went to beyond yellow, and here it just became blue. And also once more, because of the very long shutter speed, 1/12 seconds, you get motion blur like this. And this is Leica Authentic. So Authentic, more or less the same issue as well. The white balance is off between the 23 and 70 millimeters. 100 millimeters is a bit better, but not the best either. But they do use 1/30 for this. And I really like this part of Ximending because you can see a lot of stuff here. It's like their own version of the Shibuya cross because there's a lot of people crossing across this junction here. And this one I think is Leica, I can't remember, let me check. Okay, this one is Leica Vibrant. So Vibrant, yeah, you can see the overall color shifted a lot. And then here is the party world, and once more the white balance changed to become extremely yellow. These kind of issues are very commonplace for the Xiaomi 15 Ultra, where the white balance is just not consistent and oftentimes just wrong. So this one is Leica Authentic, and you can see white balance changing, and party world. I guess my hand was just shaky at the time, so yeah, 1/17 is not really the best shutter speed to use. And yeah, I took the picture once more. I did shift my hand a little bit. I mean the framing changed a little bit, and you can see the white balance once more has changed drastically. This is a bit more yellow greenish, and this one is just white. And a lot more random photos. This is of course like a Vibrant, like a Vivid. You can see the difference in terms of the lights, the color control, I mean the lighting control. The ground is the most apparent, and some random building. I can't remember this is Leica Vivid or Leica Vibrant, but all in all, the J&J Cafe signboard is a bit different, and that's about it. And some random train. Yeah, I was walking in a park in the midnight. You can see this is confirmed Leica Vibrant because you can see the two light strips at the top, they are more controlled, but Leica Authentic, they're just not controlled at all. So that is one of the main distinction between the two. And here's the tree. Yeah, I don't really remember which is which. Let me check again. Yeah, the first one is Leica Vibrant, and this one is Leica Authentic. They both suck, honestly speaking, so it doesn't really matter which one you use. And here's some random monument and some random building. Yeah, you can see the white balance change a lot, and the more accurate one is actually this color. Yes, this is too yellow, and this is definitely wrong. And Taipei main station, yes, I walked all the way from the park to the station. It's very safe in Taipei at night, so don't worry at all. Yes, both of them Leica Vibrant, and here is Leica Authentic. So you can see these two images here. Once again, the ground has changed color. I'm not sure why they like to do that, and honestly, they both look good, so no complaints either way. Oh yeah, again with the motion blur, they like to use very slow shutter, so that's something that you need to take note of. You need to hold the phone at the steady location, steady position for a longer period of time to get a nice shot. And here is the street once more at night. Yeah, you can see the white balance change between these two. It changed drastically. We're using the same mode, by the way. And this is the beautiful street of, I can't really remember, Xinyi? I think it's Xinyi. So Leica Vibrant, very nice, and this is Leica Authentic. In certain shots like this, if you can frame it properly with the two sides of the trees framing what you see down the entire street, and then you add the vignette effect in the around the corners, it looks nice, real nice. And some random lampposts. So one thing I realized is that when you use Leica Vibrant, it looks a bit brighter. So you can see this shot here taken with Leica Authentic, it looks a lot darker. Maybe it's because of the vignette effect. And this is with Leica Vibrant, this one. So you can see the two differences. Whoops. Leica Authentic, Leica Vibrant. So I prefer the Vibrant a lot more, but it really depends on the scene. It's just that I prefer Leica Vibrant most of the time. So for these two pictures, kind of look the same to me, Leica Authentic, Leica Vibrant. And here's Taipei 101 at night. So I'm not sure which one is better for you, but for me, if I just go by what I can see here, this one, the lights around the Taipei 101, surrounding the 101 is just not controlled that properly. But when we use the Leica Vibrant mode, the light isn't as harsh. Yeah, it's more HDR, if that's a proper way to describe it. So this and this, whoops, no, this and this. So you can see, yep, yeah, Leica Authentic, not that controlled. Leica Vibrant, much more controlled. I kind of prefer Leica Vibrant most of the time, like what I said before. And this is Kaohsiung City. So I will just skip ahead here because you can see this ultra wide image of the skyline. It's real nice, and this one is just a lot more dramatic. Again, the difference between Leica Authentic and Leica Vibrant is the overall color contrast and also the vignette effect. I kind of wish that we have a slider to adjust how much of a vignette we want, or just disable it outright, because I do find the vignette to be kind of intrusive and also tiring when you look at all the images and they have a very obvious vignette there. This building is very funky. So you can see Leica Vibrant, Leica Authentic. Again, not sure which one you prefer, but I personally prefer the Leica Authentic for this case, but the colors, not so much. I do like a bit more contrast in this picture, then it will look a lot nicer. This is the wharf. Nothing much to see here because they sealed off most of the wharf. They don't let us pass through. Again, golden hour. This one is an interesting picture. So ultra wide picture of the skyline during golden hour. So this is Leica Authentic, Leica Vibrant. So you can see, and I don't think Leica Authentic works for this scene in particular. Leica Vibrant looks a lot better. So it really depends on what scene you're shooting. Some work better on Leica Authentic, some just work better on Leica Vibrant. Personally speaking, I prefer Leica Vibrant a lot more. So yeah, these are the two pictures. And that's it. That's my whole trip to Taipei. I do have a few more things to show you, and this video is me walking across the park at night. I would have to say stabilization not the best. There's a lot of jitters, and to give it benefit of the doubt, I was shivering the time because it's single digit temperature and I'm kind of underdressed. And the overall video quality looks nice, the colors are okay, it's just stabilization. If we stand still and film a video, it actually looks really good. Just like this guy doing a performance at the middle of cementing. This guy is actually really good with the, I don't know what's that toy, kind of seems like a yo-yo, but yeah, he's doing a really good job. And yes, that's the review of the cameras of the Xiaomi 15 Ultra. What do you think about the pictures taken with this phone? Do you like it or do you not? And also do let me know what kind of settings that you would prefer on this phone. For me personally, I would use Leica Vibrant most of the time, and if I want to take something more ambitious, I would say I would use the Pro mode to take a raw picture and then edit it later. But that would take a lot of effort, and I'm not sure if I am gonna use the Xiaomi 15 Ultra, how long would I use the raw pictures to edit them and make them look nice just that I can post it online. For me, I'm kind of a, you know, take a phone, launch the camera app, shoot, looks okay, then I'm just gonna upload to social media and forget about it. I'm that kind of person. So it really depends on how you want to use your devices. So there you go. If you have any other questions, do leave them down in the comment section below. Do check out the full review of the Xiaomi 15 Ultra alongside the gaming test. All of the links are down in the description below, and we will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. I know my room is messy, just ignore all of these things.